Let's now bring in Ovigwe Ogwegu, a policy analyst at Development Reimagined, for more analysis on the current political situation in Libya. He joins us via Zoom from Abuja, Nigeria. Mr. Ogwegu, welcome to the program. The African Union has called for an end to external interference in Libya. What level of external interference is there in Libya, if any, and what do you think needs to be done to end it?
Yes, thank you for having me. So if we go back to the origin of this conflict, it actually started because of external interference. NATO in particular, backed militia groups that overthrew the government of Muammar Gaddafi. And you might also recall that in 2011, where there were efforts by the African Union to mediate, they actually were not able to go into Libya because there was NATO no-fly zone. Imagine African presidents taking permission from NATO to actually go to see the leader of a fellow African country. That is what African Union has been dealing with in the Libya situation. But if we now move forward to recent times, where we now have two rival governments, they have one based in Tobruk and the other in Tripoli. Both of these rival governments are backed by different powers, and both sides are trying very hard to form a unity government. Last year, in June, both governments reached an agreement on how they're going to move to form a unity government, and then that government will host elections. But that agreement was rejected by the UN and also some other external actors, claiming that what they should do first is host an election, then the election produces the government. So this is the kind of dynamics that is prompting the AU to say what it's saying.
All right, with that being said, my question to you is, how does Libya get out of the current political turmoil then? And what role do Libyans and the international communities have to play in ensuring Libya get some sort of political normalcy? How do you see it?
Yeah, so I think it is better for all parties outside of those in Libya, that is the government in Tripoli and the government in Tobruk. Everyone else needs to listen to what both rivals governments are saying, because they understand it is first and foremost their own country. They know what the dynamics are. They know how to form common ground and get out of the situation. And what they are saying is they want an interim government before an election. And the African Union, with all of its influence, should back this position. And I think that is what they are trying to do. And that is why they are calling for other external actors to stay away and let the endogenous process continue from within the country. I think the African Union has to really follow through in this regard, because it has been sidelined from the peace process. And I think the political process now to getting the country to have a new government, the African Union has to be central to it.